Thanks for joining us. The show presents the National League Division Series. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And now the shortstop, Oneil Cruz.
For Pittsburgh, the shortstop, Oneil Cruz.
The line to kick the pitch. Outside. So we're off and running in game 3. Line drive.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Line drive, and it's caught for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. And first offering is fouled off. And that's down and away. That one way inside. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Castellanos going back. And it's off the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together for him. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Oh, nice play. And that's a great play for the out. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Here's Trey Turner. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Righty delivers. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Fouled off left side. And the 0-1. And that's outside.
Well, when you come off a tough one-run loss in the postseason, you'll be looking back at the opportunities that you missed in the previous game.
There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it. Here's Bryce Harper. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Keller, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a sinker, a slurve, and he occasionally uses a curve. And the 0-1. And there's a ball. Marsh, the base runner at first with 1 out. Right through there for a strike.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
Kicks and deals. On the ground to third, Hayes. 1 at second, and that's 2. Back at Citizens Bank Park, top of the second, up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt. The wind and the pitch. Wouldn't chase that time. Let's talk about great individual postseasons. One that really sticks out to me is Ricky Henderson in 1989. He hit .441 with 3 homers and 11 stolen bases, leading Oakland to a World Series championship. The wind to the pitch.
Ball 2. 2-2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Jack Sawinski. And ball one to the right fielder.
Man, when I think about great postseason performances, hard to top Carlos Beltran in 2004. 8 homers and 6 steals in 12 games with the Houston Astros. He didn't even get to play in the World Series that year.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Real Muto pulls that one down. Out number 2. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. And that one pulled foul. The 0-1.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Back here in Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Keller back to work. That clips the corner. Fastball for a strike. And that's downstairs and outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And a ball and 2 strikes. In the air, right side. Sawinski squeezes it. And there's one away. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one is back. And gone. He sends it out of here. And that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. The slight opposite field into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Alec Bohm, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And it's fouled away. That one pushed foul. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in game 3. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throws to first in time.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Bryson Stott stands in now and watches strike 1. Fastball for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Close one, doesn't get the call, and it's 1-2. This to third. Hayes tosses to first, and that will end the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, top half of the 3rd inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ezequiel Duran. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Makes the grab on the run. 1 down. Now the catcher up to hit, Henry Davis.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
And that one missing low.
We're watching a pitcher in Nola that flew through the Phillies minor league system. He was drafted in 2014 and made his major league debut the following year. You can't ask for much more from the 7th overall pick in the draft. Man, the scouts got it right. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's Oneil Cruz. That's in there. And that is strike one.
Well, Boog, I know it's obvious, but you just can't miss Cruz when he's on the field. I've never seen a player like him. I mean, he's 6'7", weighs 220 pounds, and is the tallest shortstop in the history of Major League Baseball.
They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
A couple of singles back-to-back. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. I'll tell you what, that's a very impressive swing at the bat.
Little bouncer out in front of the plate. Good feed. That's one. Over to first. That's two. Nicely done. 1-6-3, and that will end the inning. And we're back. And now it is JT Realmuto. And he deals. Realmuto in his 12th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former Gold Glove Award winner. Here's a high chopper. Donovan gets the catcher by a step. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Johan Rojas. Pulls that one foul.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
That's in there. And it's 0-2. And ball one. Line drive to short and caught. So the Philly batting order turns over. And the batter will be the shortstop, Trey Turner. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throws to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Third game of the division series. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. And a pitch. On a line, base hit. Around first, digging for two. Throws to second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Waste no time there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Forget it. And they add a pair. It's 2-1.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. They go back to back. That's his 5th homer of the series. It's 3-1.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
And here is Jack Sawinski. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Love coming to Citizens Bank Park. Best ice cream in all of the league at the press level. It's only been around since 2004, but plenty of awesome history here already. It's the only stadium with multiple postseason no-hitters. Remember Roy Halladay did it back in 2010? And the Houston Astros did a combined no-no in Game 4 of the 2022 World Series.
Now the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And first offering is fouled off. A little out front there as he swings through it.
No ball. 2 strikes. Ball.
In the dirt, ball one. The wind of the pitch. Into left center for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Up next for the Pirates, Ezequiel Duran. He's 0 for 1. Already 3 runs across in the frame here in Game 3 of the NLDS. And that's outside. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. Relay throw home. Safe.
Picks himself up an RBI. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Man at second with one away. Here's the speedy catcher, Henry Davis.
No ball. One strike.
At the belt and fires.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
That's down and in.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And the righty deals. And another ball. Chopped out in front of the plate. The throw to first, and 2 away now. Next to hit, Oneil Cruz. 1 for 2.
Oneil Cruz.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Brandon Marsh. The pitch. There's the strike.
Well, these Phillies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's one down. Here's Harper now. 0 for 1 so far. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
And he hits a ground ball right side. On to first. Harper retired. Kyle Schwarber, the next to hit. Fly to right his first time. In for a strike. It's 0-1. And that's in there at the knees.
0-2.
And a pitch. On a line out towards center. Reynolds snags it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. Nola back to work. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Rojas sizes this one up. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Brian Reynolds here.
The center fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
Right through there for a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Hard hit right side. And he handles it himself for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. J.D. Martinez, the next Pirate to hit. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Castellanos gets under it. Drops into the glove, and that'll do it. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the inning, and digging in for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. And the pitch. And a strike.
You know, these Phils just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
On the ground to the left, and that one finds its way through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
That one hooked foul. And a pitch. That one inside. And the count even 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Stays alive. Nobody out. Runner at first. Hit in the air, right field. Sawinski makes the grab, 1 away. This is Bryson Stott. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And that one fouled off. Castellanos, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. The other way, Hayes. Low throw, and he can't take it out. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Grounded out his first time. That's a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swings and misses. 0-2 now. The pitch. That's off the mark. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That one the other way, and that's a fair ball. Now it rolls down into the corner. 1 runs in. Here comes the runner. The relay saved. It's 4-3.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Digging in, Johan Rojas. That one catches the zone. Strike 1. The Phillies down by a run. Last half of inning number 5. Liner caught at second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control. As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Kicks and fires. Just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swings and misses, struck him out. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Christopher Sanchez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now the first baseman, Brandon Bell. He's already homered here in this one. The pitch. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. And he takes it himself for the out. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jack Sawinski. And first offering is fouled off. Sawinski, 26 years old, and he's usually in center, but today starting in right. Swings and misses. That is strike 2.
Well, less responsibility for him today, making the move from being the captain of the outfield to moving to right field. So he can let his center fielder take those balls in the gap and kind of like a little day off.
Here's the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, and reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
On the ground to third. Boom. Goes on to first. And the Pirates go 1-2-3. Back here in Philadelphia, here's the left fielder, Brandon Marsh. The pitch. Up and in, and that's ball one.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Next offering is in for a strike. And fouled off. Righty to the plate. In the air to left center. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Really nice job staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in on him, but he found a way to stay with his approach, didn't spin off it, and he hit it pretty well.
And now it's even up. With the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the sixth. Good eye in that spot. Maybe a 2-ball, 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. Kyle Schwarber will hit next.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
And here it comes.
This offense is fighting for their lives right now. They're not ready for this season to be over, so they need to dig deep and find a way to get something going. Anything will help.
2 outs. And another ball. That one misses. Full count down. 2 down, nobody on. Goes down looking. We go to the top of the 7th. Now the left fielder, Ezequiel Duran. Sanchez back to work. Little chopper rolls foul.
You know, these Pirates, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet. So,
oh, this one high and deep, way back there. See you later. He made him pay for that one. It's 5-3.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Stepping in, Henry Davis. Swings through that. Nobody on, nobody out here in the late stages of game 3. Pitch is in the dirt. Now 1-2.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Out to short. Throws across the diamond. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. So the Pirates batting order turns over. Oneil Cruz digs in now. Gets the outside corner with that one. 1 run across in the frame so far here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings through that one. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Brendan Donovan getting ready to hit. In the air, right field. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. Bottom of the 7th. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Dauri Moreta on the pitch here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And he deals. Down the middle for a strike. 0-1. Well struck right field. Sawinski raging back towards the wall. Hauls it in on the warning track. And now it's Alec Bohm. In the air out to center. Reynolds gets under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Bryson Stott, the next to hit. And that one a little below the knees, and it's 1-0. He swings and fouls one off. The Pirates leading by 2 here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1-2.
And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 3. Two outs. Swing and a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Left-hand hitter waits. Hard hit left side. Tosses to first. That's out number 3. We're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. The wind and the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And downstairs. Out to short. Turner zips it to first, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Here is J.D. Martinez. Foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swings through that one out in front that time. Hard hit, left field, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Now it's going to be Brandon Bell. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Martinez over at first with 1 away. Ripped to third and caught to first, but he's back in time. Nice hustle to avoid the double play there. Man at first, Jack Sawinski, the next Pirate to hit.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of them.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Pirates. Michael A. Taylor. A runner on first with 2 gone for him. Swing and a foul straight back. And now the lefty. Outside low, and that is ball 1. And a pitch. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Here comes a pitch. Got him swinging. So remaining in the game defensively, Michael A. Taylor. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. JT Realmuto steps in.
For the Phillies, the catcher,
On the mound now for the Pirates, Zach Jackson.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
The pitch. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So up next, Johan Rojas. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Comes up empty. The Phils down by a pair here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. On the ground and foul ball. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Turner now. 1 for 3. Swings through that one for strike 1. In the dirt, and that's ball 1. The shortstop takes the ball. Center field. Drifts towards it. He makes the grab, and that ends the inning. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Jose Alvarado.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now the third baseman, Brian Hayes. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. And the pitch. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a gold glove, if not a platinum glove.
The 1-2. That one missed. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Swing and a foul straight back. One down, base is empty.
1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. One out, base is empty. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Marsh moves under it. They got it for out number 2. Here's the catcher to hit, Henry Davis, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Bounce to the right. Stop. Gets it to first, and that is that. Back here in Philadelphia, last chance for the home team. And now, Brandon Marsh. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, David Bednar.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
The pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Bednar, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter. Here's the 0-2. Just missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. And 1 out now. He's 2 outs away. And now for the Phillies, Bryce Harper. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. That clips the corner.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
The Pirates up by 2. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Got him looking, and he did not like the call. So now the DH spot, Kyle Schwarber. That catches the top part of the zone, and that's strike 1. Foul ball there. The Phillies down to their final strike.
1-2.
That misses, and the count is 1-2. And the Pittsburgh Pirates have taken the next step. They've advanced to the National League Championship Series.
National League Division Series, you can breathe a little bit as the next one will stretch out to possibly 7 games. I'm sure they don't want to take it that far, but they're just going to be happy to get there. Congratulations.
Here now is our final line for this afternoon.